Hello viewers. Today I thought I would take you through my watched items on eBay. Kind of got the idea as I think I did another video recently on something out there, and I saw my watch list. I'm like, I haven't looked at this in a while. I just tend to watch things and keep adding to them. So let's go through and take a look. Okay. So the first item here is this Lasko B20725 metal velocity box fan. I think this was the video I had done just recently. I told the story in that video that this guy was listing this for $4.99. While these fans are, I'm not talking about whether you like them or not. They are rare. They are rare. It took me 8 years to find mine, and now I have 3 because I found all 3 in the same year, and this is the 4th one. So I did not pay anywhere near this, and I did reach out to this guy just kind of curious. I said, hey, I'm a collector. I have a few of these. These aren't that rare, because he mentioned rare. I mean, I joked. They're not that rare. I have 3 of them. Actually, they are rare. And I just said, just some unsolicited advice. If you're looking to move this thing, $4.99 is not going to do it. So I think he said he was saving for Pokemon cards or sells Pokemon cards for thousands of dollars. And so this will sell. Or I didn't say this will sell, but I get the impression he thinks it'll eventually sell. I do find as a seller, though, or even a buyer, if something's out there long enough, eventually it'll find somebody. Not always, but this may take years to sell at this price. All right, but if you're interested and you want to pay that, go for it. It won't upset me. I'm just kind of I'm watching it because I'm curious what it'll sell for. All right, let's go back. Well, those who know me, so this has been out here for a long time, and a little on the high side. If this was 50 or lower, I would probably entertain buying it. But as you guys know, I have like 8 of these. And I'm a sucker for it, but this has been out here for a long time. Five watchers. Not bad shape. I mean, not perfect. Some rust. Yeah, I just know these fans so well that unless now let's face it, if I didn't have any in my collection, and this was like 15 years ago, and I stumbled upon this, because at first these were rare on eBay. People weren't posting. The Edison category was quite small, but now it's much bigger because everybody's out there. And if this was 2008 or 7, for a comfort fan to pop up like this, I would buy it at 75. But again, you have to understand the market. There's a reason this has been up here for a long time. If I were him, and I'm not, but I probably would have listed this for like $49, $39, somewhere in there. The lower you go, the more chance that you get bidders and you get closer back to the original sale. It does no good if it's just sitting in your closet. Not like, I mean, we're not talking about a Rolls Royce here, right? Yeah, so this is the model with the badge up here. And it's not even really that clean, and that's what irks me too. People want all this money for stuff that's just lazy. So I don't even want to do business with lazy people. All right. There's a thin and light. So, I have one of these, but look at this price. It's ridiculous. Now, in defense of the price, though, there is the box, and that is worth something. In some cases, it's worth more than the fan itself. The irony is, I have this model. Actually, is this? What's this thin and light? So Let's take a closer look, because they did make a comfort fan. No, I could tell it's the Thin and Light by the, okay, I could tell it's the Thin and Light, and I do have this fan. I could tell it's the Thin and Light by these like metal, whatever you want to call it, grooves. They're actually not indentation, they stick out, but that's usually the mark of the Thin and Light. But they also have a comfort fan that it was really after the traditional comfort fan, and they started making them a little bit with lesser quality in the metal, and it was before they switched over to Toastmaster, but when they removed the metal rear grill and just went with the traditional like motor mount and not have it mounted into the grill. That is a comfort fan with the fake wood, but they also made it Thin and Light. So, but man, I'm not paying $190, and he's not gonna get it. That's cool looking. I think that's a cool looking fan. Just the variations that they did were cool. Like you could get the ones with the tan blades with the lighter color motor mounts and kind of different color cover here. Yeah, it was just neat. I think back then they like maximized the variants. Yep, I have the same box. Yeah, so it's cool. I have that fan too. I just actually recently ran that fan. This isn't actually better shape than the one that I have. But again, I'm not paying that. I would maybe consider $95, but it's not gonna happen. It's gonna be up there. And look, I'm a major Edison connoisseur, probably, in terms of the collector circle, I'm probably most known for my Edison collection, and I'm not paying that. What I'm saying is I have credibility. Okay, so here's might be the other fan that I was talking about. Yeah. No, this is a Thin and Light. I can tell by the top here. So this one's 79. This is like the same fan we just saw, really. This one's not in as nice shape. The thing is, you can catch something like this at a flea market for like $5. 79. It's too much. It's too much. It's under 50 bucks. I'm not gonna pay it. It's not gonna sell. I'm telling you. I don't know what people are kind of thinking. 5 watchers. All right, so this is one that is not in my collection. This fan has been up here for a long time. I've seen these as high as $500. Wouldn't pay $500. Probably not going to pay $250. However, as time goes on, and I know it's going to happen. Say if I ponied up and spent $250, 3 weeks later there'd be one on here for like $88 or something. But the Infinite Speed one is a rare one for me. And if I recall, this one's in fairly good condition. So the other rare one that's out there, and I did it in a previous video, is the one with the grill that oscillates. I mean, this actually looks like it's in incredible condition. So there was no laziness here. This person either cleaned it or acquired it this way. Excellent pictures. Little high on the price. I think they could get $150 for it. So tempting. I mean, look at how nice that badge is. If anyone wants to donate to the channel, I will promote something. I will promote you. I will promote your channel, whatever you want. If you get this for me. Get this for the channel. I shouldn't say it for me. Now, I thought my watch list was a little bit longer. Maybe it's 2 pages long. Oh yeah, it just keeps going. Here it is. It's just underneath the fold here. Oh, another Thin and Light. $129. Okay, this has the box. It's in decent shape. It's funny. I used to think this color combination was rare, and then we just came across 3 of them. It's just funny how it works. Not bad. So this Robeson, we have one, the exact same one. I basically, the one that I have is new old stock. I think I'm the only one who's following it. Not a bad price. Really not a bad price. Actually, if I didn't have mine, I would pay that price for it. So if anyone's looking for a Robeson, one of these, good. I think that's a good price. You're not going to find one really. There was some, I don't want to say moron, had one out there for like $1,000, and it was like filthy dirty. It was a joke. This is a good value. Why I didn't buy it is because I'm getting out of control. Is why. Here's another thin and light. Now this is ridiculous. Not gonna happen. They got the box, and again, it's a dark color one, and they also have to realize. Well, look, they also have 0 as a seller. That's suspect. Also, they have to realize you have to also see what else is out there. There are now, we just pointed out multiple variants of, or not variants, but multiple copies of the same fan with the box, and you're not going to do that. You're not going to. What I find is interesting about the box, and I've always noticed this, these have the plastic front grille, but the pictures of the metal front grille, that variant, which is my favorite. I have one, actually maybe 2. $90. So here's kind of like the most common thin and light. Nope, still the same color. Oh my gosh. Oh, so this one has this one has the lighter blades, which is a cool combo. It looks cool at night. It really does. The contrast. Ooh. So you're really charging $90 and you got that going on. It's not gonna sell. Not gonna sell. And again, I am not here to like put down these sellers or whatever. If anything, I'm trying to provide you guidance because 2 things. One, I know these fans very, very well, and I know what they're worth, and I'm also realistic about it. Secondly, I'm a career executive, so I also understand markets. I also understand what people will pay for things, how to sell things, and I'm just trying to give constructive criticism here. I want you to sell your fans. In some cases, sell them to me, and I'll buy them. Eddie has one. He kind of stole it from me, but I love this fan. I don't think this is a horrible price for it either. So I like this variant, like, cause some variants have the full size motor on here, which is cool, but I like this because it's more scale to size and it just looks like a mini comfort fan. It's really, really cool. I really love the one that we have. And I seriously had thought about getting another one. Oh, if money grew on trees. Oh man, I got pages and pages. All right, so this I had as a child. The exact same one, except I had the switch. And I played with this all the time. And you guys know me, how I like to put my fans in the window on exhaust. Well, I would put it next to the box fan in the window and put it on exhaust. I could still hear the little motor in my mind running, and I think it takes like 4C batteries. Yeah, there you go. Good memory, right? And I lost the battery cover for it, so I had a piece of tape on the bottom. I never actually remembered the battery cover. Fairly certain my parents let me get this or bought this for me when we were on vacation, where we still go every single year in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. fun. Super fun. Okay. But if it was like $20 or something like this, has been up here for years. Actually, years. If this was like $20, I would have bought it just for novelty. So I have a McGraw Edison fan. Surprise. You're like, tell me something I don't know. And the knob like stripped out, and I was trying to find a way to replace it. And I have actually been watching this for years. It's been up here. Like, look, 55 people. Oh, it's out of stock now. They sold a lot. Yeah. What does it say? Oh, yeah. So it was actually, I should have bought a few of these just to have on hand, but I didn't. That tends to be my thing. I see something like this pretty cheap. I'm like, I don't want it sitting around. I'll buy it when I need it. And then they stop making it. And I was going to use it to replace the switch. I really want one of these. This is kind of on the high end from what I want to spend. My parents had one of these when I was little. They make a 3-bladed one and a 4-bladed one. They had the 4-bladed one, which is so cool. And what I want to do is, so my parents had one of these. They had one of the cloudy Galaxy 9-inch desk fans in my room, the McGraw Edison box fan, and then Edison Thin and Light with the metal grills on both sides. I wanted to actually, eventually, I found a Galaxy this summer, but I didn't speak up fast enough and it was sold. But I wanted to kind of recreate my childhood with these variants of the fans. I already have the box fans, the big Edison box fans, but I don't have this and I don't have the Galaxy. At some point I'll do that. I'll pull the trigger. I may not get this one, but maybe one like it. Price is a little high. Here you go, another. I basically just watch all of them. So this is the most common variant. Typically the handle and the switch are the light color though. I don't know if I've seen one with the dark switch and handle. I might have to have it for that reason. This one's in good shape. Slightly high, but it does have a rare aspect to it. Here's another one of these happy homes. $149. Yeah, needs some work. I'm not paying $149 for that. If I'm paying $149 for something like this, it's complete, and this doesn't look like it's in bad shape other than those pieces. Man, do I remember this as a little boy. I used to think those 4 metal blades were so cool. I still think they're cool. It's like a clover. All right, well, nope. I am contemplating getting a dual sport, an XR650L. I've had, when I was young, in 1990, I had an 85 XR100. And then I had, when I was 22, I bought a brand new XR250. Those bikes are long gone. And then I even had a Yamaha RT100 when I was in 6th grade. So I'm thinking about a dual sport, and they don't make the XR line anymore other than the 650L, and they make like a 150L. Brand new one. I like the red. I always think of Honda XRs in red or like the orangey color. And yeah, over the years, back and forth, they go to the white, and I don't know why Honda's fascination with the white. Red to white is kind of a big thing. I could see the orange to red, but I do like the brand new ones, but I'm thinking of getting a secondhand one a little less money. Not in all cases though, but depending on the condition they're in. But I just like, if I'm gonna get something like that, get the color I want. I did a video on this. Oh, it ended. Did he sell it? Okay. Now, this was, so it sold for $159, I guess. Originally, I think he had it at $250. This price, yeah. So see, it sold. I would have paid $159 for that. I'm just, again, trying to be careful on the finance side with all my fans, but something like this will pop up again. This wouldn't be a fan this is not a fan I really actually am coveting and want, but it helps me complete my Edison collection of the couple variants I don't have. So for that standpoint, that's the only reason I would get it. I probably would turn it on once to do a checkout video and then put it away. So I just don't, that's discretionary income right there. Again, channel donation would be awesome. And I think that's it. So maybe next time around, we'll do a video on what eBay is suggesting that I like. And we'll check that out. So I want to say thanks for watching. Yes, it's a very common theme. Maybe it's kind of boring after and monotonous for a bit, but I just want to show you what kinds of things I keep an eye on out there and what I look at. And I appreciate you watching. So comment, like, subscribe.